and welcome back to Good Game Nation, where we bring you all things TCG. My name is Preston, and I'm here with Sam.
Hello, it's me, Sam. I know you guys are surprised, but it's me.
It's you again. So we are back again this week with another installment of news, and oh boy, is it a good one this week. We are going to start off with what we think is the most exciting thing. Is in this week's, I believe it's this week's episode of Shonen Jump, they released the rest of the cards from the black deck.
Ooh, we have it.
And this is a image from One Piece TCG. It's a Twitter account that is post I think English and Spanish translations, and also some really great infographics. So check them out. They have this image, and it shows that we're getting Django. Um,
Yes.
what other weird ones are there?
Oh,
Momo,
full body.
full
As a
body.
as a new reader of the manga, I love these two characters, and it's so exciting to see them in the game. Obviously, the smoker is probably the easiest card to draw out here. Gorgeous art. It's very exciting. All the card effects are on Dev, so if you want to go and read these cards now, Dev is in the description. Same thing with Nami TCG. They'll be in the description. Check them out. The last three cards we haven't seen. Spoiler: we're going to see this Hellenpo in a little bit today. Full body, and what was this Vice Admiral's name again?
Momo Nga. No,
Momon.
Momonga.
Mm,
He's a vice admiral. He shows up in Marineford.
but
We didn't
vanillas.
recognize him.
But vanillas, they won't have effects. That's the card
Yeah,
art there. But we have the gist of the black deck. We'll cover the full deck in a later video, give it more time, go over every card, and we'll do that this week.
yeah. The only thing else I can say is they gave us another stage, which I'm happy about.
I
Check out
that
that video. We'll go over effects.
Maybe I'll put it right there. I'll probably forget.
Yeah.
Shout out me. Right, the next one is a rule change. We've gone over this a couple times. There's been some erratas, but this is a full first rule change. This goes live the 30th, so I guess we can still do this for 12 days.
Yeah. It's a really interesting one. I don't know why it needed clarification, but basically what they're saying is the cards in the list and any cards hereafter, if it has an effect to pull a card out of your opponent's life,
or your
they have
life.
or your life. Yes. You have to pull it from the top card of your life.
Yeah,
Uh,
we've seen these cards for a while now. Kaido Leader is the one we've been playing with the longest, so you have to pull the top one from your life now. Thinking about how the boards lay out, I didn't realize they were a stack. I thought they were like Pokemon, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's interesting clarification. The Law promo, which we saw in the last fight video we did, I'll link that right here. And then Cavendish and Sanji, which are cards that pull from your own life to trigger an effect. We have to pull the top one. Oh, and Arlong. Forever
yeah.
Arlong.
It's interesting because I believe they had to clarify this because I don't think in the rules they specify where you pull life from. And from my understanding, you could pull life from the middle for everything. So this is just a clarification saying you have to pull the top one. I'm assuming they're going to clarify in the rules total that you always have to pull off the top of the life. Um, but it really doesn't matter because you don't know what those cards are anyways. So
Right,
it's still
I think you're right. I think in our current game this has no effect. I would say in every game that we've played has no effect. But maybe this is prepping for something. Maybe we're seeing a mechanic that lets us see life. Maybe it's a mechanic that plays around life. I don't know. Maybe this is prep for something. But for right now, this shouldn't mean anything. This should not change anything. If you're pulling life from the middle, stop. You're the problem. Stop doing it.
yeah, I do think that's an interesting idea because I think in Pokemon right now they have a card. It's either a support or I think it's a support card that you get to pick up your prizes and I think swap out two with two cards in your hand.
Whoa, that's
I
an interesting
think that's what
mechanic.
it is. Yeah. Or you pick up like four and you can switch two of those or something like that. It's an interesting effect that some of the really mechanic heavy decks use. But you're right, it could absolutely be preparing for something to say, take your top life, add it to your hand, add one life from your hand to the bottom of your life or something.
Or view your life.
I don't know.
That's the mechanic that I was thinking of. Maybe play with your life face up. I think Pokemon, since we were talking about it, I think Pokemon had that mechanic as well, where we played with our life face up for maybe like one setter or two. That could be this as well, this forcing you to take the top one and not the card you want. Um, interesting rule change though, for sure. The next one, oh, this will be linked down below if you want to read more on it. It'll be linked down below. The next one will also be linked down below. This is something we're very familiar with. It's basically letting us know which version of the cards we can be playing with. Basically, if you're playing in with English, you're gonna have to play English cards, and if you're playing in Japanese or simplified Chinese version, that is the text here. You have to be playing the card accurate to region accurate.
Yeah, so there's some areas that use the Japanese cards. You guys already have your cards and have been doing flagship tournaments, so you know who you are. And it's also listed here.
Jealous.
So it's kind of standard for most TCGs. This is how it works. If we ever get a French version or something, I know Yu-Gi-Oh loves playing with foreign cards. Um, Usually those type of cards will be allowed in English in some games, I guess. So it's good to have clarification so I don't go out and buy my alt art.
Yeah,
Uh,
fresh off the print from
yeah,
Japan. No,
yeah,
no, no.
full alt art Shanks with the comic manga background.
If we
So
could, we'd have the whole set already. So it's probably for the best.
it is.
But yeah, this is pretty standard. Nothing new, nothing too crazy. If you're new to TCGs, now you know. You're not going to be able to use your Japan fresh out of the box cards in tournaments.
Yep.
This will be linked down in the description if you want to check this out further.
Yeah.
And then we'll get into card arts. There were some card arts revealed throughout the week, like normal, and we're gonna go through our impressions of them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Starting off with Tagashi, this
Shigi.
is Tashigi. This oops, it's definitely a alt art. I'm guessing she's probably the set rare, kind of like Kyle Sanji was. Yeah, gorgeous. Gonna love this card.
Yeah, Tashigi's dope, and we're seeing Marineford background, which is super cool. I hope she has a good effect because I want to play this card.
Yeah, exactly. And then probably my favorite art from the we saw it on the starter deck down at the bottom, but we were looking at Shockwave. This card is a counter card. Up to one leader or character gains 4,000 for this battle. After that, KO up to one cost three or less active enemy. The trigger effect is KO up to one cost less. One cost four or less character on the board.
Yeah, so this is the starter deck counter.
Yep.
Has a decent additional effect, and it gives 4,000 for 2 Dawn, so it's pretty standard. Um,
Yeah.
a good trigger effect also, being able to hit one higher um,
A
could
lot of
be super useful.
Yeah, a lot of the marine the black cards and stuff like that are on play effects, none continuously happening on the board. So this is not gonna be a combo card, I imagine. This is just gonna be a card that if it can take out a three or less, it's gonna take out a three or less.
Right, yeah, it's like on your turn effects, it seems.
Yeah, I don't think there's any so at least that we've seen so far that are static or passive.
Yeah, that continue past.
Yeah.
Yep.
Next card we're gonna look at is this great
Oh
full
my!
art Luffy. Like we thought we would get tired of this. No, give me more Luffy.
This card is incredible. When I saw this, I immediately sent it to you guys and was
Yep.
like, "Are we gonna get the reverse of this too? Are these our secrets?
Yeah,
Like
I
that would
hope
be
so.
an incredible duo secret. Luffy and then the reverse with Ace in the foreground with Luffy behind him.
It would be
Oh,
great. I would love it. It would give Red another secret, which I think is unfortunate for Blue because I think Blue is the one that gets sniped because Purple is probably going to be Ace. I didn't realize Ace was in the back of this card. I just saw him in the back there.
yeah.
Ace is definitely going to be Purple. He's definitely going to be a secret art. There's no doubt in my mind. Um, I hope Blue, I hope Blue somehow pulls out a secret rare. I don't think so. I don't know how. But yeah, this card art's beautiful.
Yeah, even if these are like a dual SR, that would be cool too.
I
But
would love it.
I hope we get the reverse angle of this. That would be super cool.
Yeah, I would love to for that to be our first Ace introduction. Would be that beautiful pose.
Oh,
Um,
yeah.
I love thinking about this game compared to Dragon Ball because I know we got tired of Goku very quickly. I don't think I'm going to get tired of having Luffy in every set on multiple cards. I'm here for it. Next card is going to be okay. We had to look this one up. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't recognize him at first. I thought he was an admiral because of the card in the back. But
Yeah.
after clarification, you're absolutely right. That is definitely a Kainu, and his name was Squard.
Word. Yeah.
I remember
Uh,
him. Didn't remember his name.
Spoiler warning. I might talk about what happens with this character real quick. So,
No.
uh, I'll put my hand up when I'm done. This is the guy that betrays Whitebeard if you didn't recognize him.
Boom.
Yeah, this is the guy that stabs him in the back.
Literally. No, he says in the front.
Yeah, he does. He goes in the front. No one stabs Whitebeard in the back. Um,
All in the front. What a
Always
beast.
in the front. Yeah. But yeah, this is a really cool art. I think you said this looks like a Tekken
It looks like a Tekken cover. I thought it was a Tekken cover. I thought we were being trolled. Um,
yeah.
we had talked about it. We thought this was an event card because the name of the card was called Squad. That is the name on the Twitter description. So he was absolutely convinced this was going to be a secret or a super rare full art event card. But we didn't realize his name was Squad. So it's probably just a translation issue.
Google Translate problem,
Yeah. So this is probably just a Squad, which is going to be a rare alt art for some reason.
probably. Yeah. Yeah, I mean the Nami from set one is rare, so
True.
rares get alt hearts.
True. It's just a random character. And with a Kainu in the background, I wonder if he's not going to be a wipe your pirate. Maybe he'll be a black card.
He could be.
Maybe
Um,
they do need a
yeah.
lot of cards to jumpstart their color, so maybe
hmm
maybe
Yeah,
maybe
it'd be
maybe.
interesting for it to be a our first like character or non-leader card with
Boo.
dual color. So an event or a character card that's purple black or something
Ooh,
that can be played in both decks. We don't have any character cards like that. We just have leaders that will
true.
allow you to play both colors. So
It'll
that would be
definitely come.
a mechanic. Yeah.
It'll definitely come because Dragon Ball has been doing that for a while now. So it's only a matter of time before they implement stuff that has been successful in their other games to this one.
Yeah.
Um, I
I
don't
don't know if it's this soon though.
I don't know if it's this soon either because I think we do have another color coming as well, which will probably be next set. So
Or
orange, yeah, orange is definitely the color we're looking at.
I think so.
So I don't think they'll introduce new color until all the colors are available. But
Right.
then again, I didn't think we would get ramp this early, so here we are.
Yeah, I didn't think we would get dual color leaders in set one. So
That was a nice twist, especially after they announced that the colors were set to their leader. So that was probably a nice fix to that.
hmm
Then the next one, there's two more, I believe, which is don't make butcher this name, please. It's Hellenpo. Uh, he's OG from the second episode. Look at him glow up on us. The
yeah.
effect is on play, reduce the cost up to one enemy character by 3, and he has a plus 1,000 counter. This is the last starter deck with an effect that needed to be revealed.
hmm
And he's good. He reduces 3, costs cheap. This is probably a key card to set up a lot of your removal plays, I'd imagine.
Yeah, and it being a two cost,
Hmm.
you should be able to play this card and hit three cost cards at any point.
Yeah.
Um, I'm assuming reduced in cost is going to go down to zero and under. So like if you hit a one cost, it reduces it even further, kind of like we do with power.
Power. Yeah, probably.
With round table, you can reduce something below zero. It doesn't kill them, but it makes it impossible to counter out. So I'm
Yeah.
assuming it's going to be something like that.
No, I think
Um,
you're right, and I like that this card does cost 2 because a lot of these little pieces are going to be expensive. I'm looking up.
yeah.
Kind of removes zeros. Okay, so you're able,
hmm
like I said, you're able to remove 3 drops at will, almost kind of like Nico Robin.
Yeah,
Interesting.
for two cost here, and then what is
So for 5 mana with a Kainu's effect as well.
yeah,
So 2 to play Hempo, 3 to activate a Kainu. Then you have the trash cards from your hand to
yeah,
KO. It's
it's
hefty
pretty heavy
cost.
to
Hefty
get rid
cost.
of a Robin because Robin's three cost, right?
Yeah.
Worth
Interesting.
it.
Maybe. Well, we'll definitely go into more of it in our black video. We'll put it.
Absolutely.
I'll put it here, or be later this week.
Yes.
This is the last card. Actually, I lied. I lied to you guys. I'm sorry.
The rest of it was the news we covered earlier.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, so if you guys enjoyed this video, let us know in the comments down below or leave a like. We enjoy that. If you want to get more One Piece TCG content, hit that subscribe. And until next time, we'll see you. Bye bye.
Bye, guys.